So it's been weird last few days with the gangstalkers. I did say that, but they never stopped bothering me. I kind of expected them after I uploaded that to stop bothering me. They did not. Also, I feel like I have more to say. So, I've been communicating pretty important things through my videos. Definitely not been in the right state of mind because of all this. Because how the fuck could I be? Just like I made this earlier. All these things mean something to me. I don't know if they mean anything to you though. I don't know if it really means anything to anyone but me. Also, the gangstalking tactic with the one headlight slightly brighter than the other has only ever been done to me. This is like the only reason like it means anything to me is the timing of it when it started. Like the whole one headlight shit. When all that shit started, it was a really weird time. And ever since then, things have not changed. It's like 11, I think. I'm so tired right now. And right now I'm kind of in limbo. Yeah, and they're doing the normal gang stalking tactics tonight. I don't know what to tell you. It's just I don't know what to say about this shit at a certain point. I really don't. Yeah, I'll definitely try not to waste anyone's time on here. So, if I don't feel like something I'm recording is even slightly important, I'm probably not going to upload it. Like, at all. So, okay, I just centered in on something. Like all this technology, I've been around computers since I was a little kid. All this technology, I say it's from the abyss. I immediately think about what people think when I say that. And I just realized that everything on my channel sounds absolutely insane. So. So the operating system this computer is running on is Linux. Doesn't this seem kind of ancient? Like it's a revival of something ancient? Like, yo, computer terminal. My keyboard no longer works properly, so I have to plug in another keyboard. So this is the distribution Linux. I've used this for a long time. It's faster than Windows. If you're doing stuff like video editing, it's actually easier, it's faster, it's less lag. I've found that overall Windows is the more laggy distribution. So yeah. I don't know. The last year of my life has been so fucking insane and weird that I'm like, am I able to do anything normal? Am I able to fucking do anything now? Or like, do I have to fucking go through the Gestapo here? I feel like I have to go through the Gestapo. So yeah, the purpose of the channel is not to waste anyone's time. I've said that several times. Right now I'm just showing you what I've been doing. I mean, I'll talk about the YouTube algorithm. Here, I'll show you this. This is what, there's this stuff called memory recall. It's related to the gangstalking. I even put it in here, I'm pretty sure. Memory recall. Synchronicity. It sounds like fucking schizo babble. It's not. Like the 2000s are a very specific frame of time, and through their technology, you can kind of see like old, like you see how ancient this looks. Like it looks like a revival of something that's already existed. There's nothing new under the sun. It's the technology of this. Okay, so if you follow through with me, I know I'm being very slow here. You're gonna understand what I'm saying. Okay, because it makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I'm very tired and I'm trying to be quiet right now. So these are the old Linux distributions back in the day. Y2K, pre 9/11, which was the call of the ages. And now we're in the 13th mini age, and everything here is basically fake. They're not going to tell you that it's the 13th mini age, but that's what it is. It makes a whole lot of sense, actually. So all this shit is like, I'll show you the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm, pretty much 70 to 80% of the videos are using AI to make their images, right? So we'll go down here. Some of these videos are AI generated. I'm just going to show you the algorithm. This is just, you know, these videos are, this is a more light example of it. This was probably done through an editor, and then you have stuff like this. These cop videos, which are generated using artificial intelligence. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a doctored image with the dog and the face. It's doctored. When you click on this, most of these videos have AI generated voices and scripts. So I said in one of my YouTube channels that the AI was going to crawl the internet for this stuff, and was going to be used for this purpose. So Krishnamurti also talked about it. Computer colonizing human consciousness. Computers are taking over. If you want to watch this, go watch this. The computer is taking over. That was 1981. That was 1981. And now you see 2024. Everything is AI generated. It's all fucking artificial as fuck. It's ridiculous. It's all fake. Like, look how ridiculous this shit is. So let's just go through here. Last night, when I was trying to sleep, it may have been last night. I'm pretty sure it was last night. I saw someone with black eyes. And now this. Keep in mind, I didn't say anything because this is pretty. Well, now it's routine because this whole place is like fake. So some of these are made using editors. Obviously they're all made using editors, but some of them are AI generated. I know for certain, this is not what people are normally going to believe, but I know this for certain. These videos here, or not these videos, these news articles. How much you want to bet there's 1 million COVID news articles about nothing? They're talking about nothing, okay? It's all psyops. It's all AI. It's all fake. So this YouTube algorithm is going to read your mind. Okay, it's already been reading my mind. I've been throwing up the last few days, and I started seeing videos about that. And who knows? Who knows if that's a good thing or not? But what the fuck is this? I don't know, but you're gonna notice that there's so many of these different videos, and they're all AI generated. Like, I feel like I just took acid or something. And if you keep watching the same videos, it'll recommend you the same videos. I'm pretty sure they even made... See, the other day I saw a wasp's nest. Now I'm seeing this. This video right here was probably made using a standard editor. They like buffed up his face to make it look bigger. There's AI. It's AI. Basically, it's just very, very weird stuff. I did not mean to click on this. So let's keep going. I'm sorry I'm very low energy tonight. I'm not trying to waste anyone's time. You'll just notice that there's a lot of strange shit using AI. I'm sorry about all the dead air. And now I'm hearing tinnitus. So whenever I start to like talk about this, or think about it, or start to kind of like go against what they're trying to do with my brain, I start hearing tinnitus. So this entire place is like really tight. It's like North Korea level stuff, but they do offer you some liberty. As long as you're not breaking the law, you should be fine. Like if I were to break the law, like I can drive. I can drive like a normal person. If I were to drive, I don't have a driver's license. I have a non-driver's license, which was stupid. I should have just got the driver's license. If I was to drive, my gangstalkers would alert the police and they would say, hey, he's driving, and then they'd come and pick me up for driving without a license. That's what would happen, which is why I don't do that, even though I can drive. And I wouldn't drive drunk, or high, actually. I don't know if I uploaded a video where I talked about this, but the first time I ever went driving, this was before I even knew about the gangstalking, really. There was a person that, like, on a road where this just would never happen. Like, it's just so ridiculous. They, like, braked so hard in front of me and almost crashed into me. That's the first time I ever went driving. And then, I think, like, 2 years later, I start getting fucking gangstalked. This is actually ridiculous, bro. Like, I'm not joking. The place I live is very small. Also, this chief handler guy, this guy right here, I think he's gonna dox me. I told him that his number right now is public. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted him to know that, I guess. Found some stuff on you, Chief. I thought that sounded funny. So, when I switched locations, the YouTube algorithm would change, so it almost felt like other people's brains were influencing the algorithm. So how is the computer doing this? It's gotta be the Saturn computer, but I don't know exactly what. Because admittedly, with this particular thing, I've not looked that far. I just think it's interesting. You know, you're gonna see, like, if you click on one video, it leads to another rabbit hole, and there's these more obscure rabbit holes you can find. This is one that I was linked to. I've shown it before.
Broadcast of network television's first daily half hour.
It's about Saturn.
pattern is a series of things or events that repeat themselves on and on, sometimes into infinity.
That's what a galaxy is. It's not a pattern.
That's what a galaxy is. It's not a pattern.
This is a Saturn dream machine. I'm fucking right now. It's awful. I'm not joking. I mean, I looked up, I'll leave that to myself, but back to the artificial rabbit holes. I showed you another one. You see how the video titles are weird? Rocky, The Mask. It's all relating back to the paradox and stuff. I mean, it's not stuff you can really put into words, but I just thought I should show you. How I found this YouTube channel is actually a mystery to me. I don't remember. I just know that when I found it, I was in a time paradox that was affecting the YouTube algorithm. And I'm not joking. Maybe that sounds to be retarded, but that's what was happening. So you see how it says proxy time, subliminal, forgotten man, hating and gangstalking? It's all encoded, okay? It's all encoded. Like, this place is completely fake. Like, even if the guy didn't know that's what he was doing, it's still. And let's just be real. With everything I've uncovered, most of the time, it's exactly what I thought, and I'm not joking. There's like a couple instances where that wasn't the case. So this is all AI. Please use your third eye. That's what I'm doing. It's just that they put so much fluoride in my brain that I don't know. Like, who knows what the effect of the fluoride has done to me? I don't want to know almost, but I do at the same time. So all of this is being generated by this Saturn cube. Okay. That's the game hub center. I don't know what to call it. It's the main. It's the computer. Okay. It's a game. It's a casino. And it's not necessarily bad either. It's a game. It's just the fact that it's being used for evil. But another sad part about it is the tree of dualistic knowledge. But the fact is you're here. So there's a cube in Mecca. That might be. So there was the Sega Saturn head for Saturn. The mind is Saturn. That's the matrix overlay. It is Saturn run through the moon, which is called the moon. It's called the mask. So I mean, there's all kinds of tells. In Zelda, you have the guy. Hold on. Majora's Mask. Never played this as a kid, but you know, it's a heart-shaped mask. Ten spikes. I love God. You know, I feel so, like, I don't even know. I feel like I'm in limbo right now. And I'm hearing voices in my head. They're not going away. So, when you view these videos, let's just click on a few of these videos. In fact, let's do it in a incognito tab. Schizomorphism. There's all these code words.
So, Rob again.
You see all these code words? Enforced communism. He's talking in code. Cart business, cart trafficking, harassment business. A lot of the gangstalkers are a part of a cult. And also, they target autistic and schizophrenic people. They're psychopathic. Like, they actually are. So AI and stalkers come quick with a video from hibernation. Also, there were these gangstalking AI videos. Gangstalking psychics. see that they censor it and show you the same 5 fake videos. But I should be able to find the stories. Right? No. It's okay. I'll show you another AI channel. This is another gang stalking rabbit hole, but it's created by AI. It proves my theory about the Saturn AI. Okay. Am I not going to be able to find this now? Basically what they would do is they crawl the search term gang stalking and compile it using AI. And then they'd have giant gang stalking compilations of people talking about it. I don't think I'm going to find it. It's a giant rabbit hole that has no explanation. So, back to the 26 view rabbit hole called Truth Mission, whatever that means. Has to do with the time paradox, and they're using code words: schizomorphism, dose polar. So let's click on a couple of these videos and see what happens to the algorithm. Let's click on the proxy time video. So subliminal, proxy time, all of this is subliminal. It's creepy. Like it's very creepy.
I didn't immediately think to protect the man at all.
But now we're about to meet a woman whose reaction is instant, visceral. Watch closely.
No, get up. No.
Why don't you calm down?
What went through her mind?
Good for her. You go, girl.
Linda McCluthie just assumed he had it coming to him. But why?
Maybe she caught him cheating or something like that, really bad, and then made her lose it.
Okay, it's very weird content. We'll see what it does. Okay, so right off the bat, so you're being gang stalked. So back in the day, it used to be way easier to modify this algorithm. Coraline, where the girl goes through the rabbit hole. This is just like the weirdest shit ever. There's a fucking Chevrolet ad. Strange behavior. Yeah, the gangstalkers have very strange behavior. That's why they call it street theater.
For the federal government and the state, so I know state, local, county, city, I get it. Everyone's involved to some degree. I don't know exactly how it's being done. I don't care what they tell us. I'm not just going by the fusion center shit. There's so much we don't know. It's just, and I'm not going to go by what these scum fucks of Target Justice are saying alone. They're liars about a lot of things. But I mean, I mentioned this several times now. I forgot what call it was, but a woman said every time, winter, summer, spring, fall, she looks out the window, one of her neighbors, it was a stalker, and she sounded 100% honest. She looked out, the person's picking weeds or something like that. So this person, every time I got a text message, and this woman was remotely directed by radio waves with a unique dial frequency, our residents, or I'm going to call it, to go to the window, to look out, is this fucking neighbor was picking weeds. The neighbor was remote controlled. The woman who was targeted was remote controlled. It's that simple. Right?
I had people remote controlled that were fucking with me, and it was very... I've never seen anything quite like that.
Radio waves, possibly quantum computers, digital supercomputers. I mean, when I read about, the fuck, I should have known this already. I mentioned a little, the units, just like you got bytes and bits, of course, with a regular computer.
To try to get me to not go to the gym. They're just things that are really fucking mean. All they really want to know are about my finances. Like all these men you try to date, all they really care about is what your financial situation, like how much money do you have, and how good are you in bed? You're gonna suck their dick, okay? And I don't need to sound so crude.
Hello, everybody. started my day on April 5th, 2016. This is my neighbor. The white car is my sister's, the red van is this neighbor's. And it is 8:30 in the morning, and he is sleeping. This is important because it will come up later. That's my phone going off, sorry. There's a couple of glitches in that.
Do you see the, how, like, old cameras glitch out like that? It's more revelations to you. Everything here is not what you think it is. And yeah, they have a standard definition for what that is, but why? They can't answer you.
On editing. I want you to focus on the car that's parked at the stop sign.
Somebody's interested in you and they're pursuing you and you're like, why me? You know, what we have nothing in common, you know, we don't share any interests, we hardly know each other, then you really need to ask yourself, why would they be pursuing you so much? Well, the reason why is because they have a financial interest in you. Because they're being paid to surveil you or stalk you, or they're working for the government. That's the bottom line. So,
horrible stories about that fucker fucking with people. He's a sadistic, sick fuck, Robbins. All these people. So you and Renata, who might actually be real, but like I said, she's done the enemy's work for them by promoting fear, disinformation, by letting like idiots and like absolute fake targets speak at length in her conference calls, covering mostly stupid shit in her videos, thinking she's more intelligent, more wise than she is. So it's just like the United States government owes Renata Murray a good couple $1 million for years of stupid shit she's covered, promoting garbage.
So, yeah. I don't know if that came across. Hopefully it did. Isn't this like creepy? Like, doesn't it feel like we've stumbled onto something we shouldn't be seeing? It's because it is.
All the frauds out here promoting themselves are doing a military and couch surfer psyop, attempting to stay ahead of the curve by releasing bullshit. On a few occasions recently, I could tell that a few people are controlled or living in their subconscious and taunt listeners. The best way to describe the interpretation I received was that the person was being defined in a negative way while proclaiming to tell the truth. As someone else described, these people get attitude and personality that just keeps getting passed on to certain people, similar to an indifferent collective ignorance. Having similar looking people helps these people try to hide their identity. Many of these cult members have tried to get in your way with gossip and pointless talking, hoping to attack you with keywords or celebrity gossip. The intent is to create a parallel story and timelines in your life. This took place before earpieces and cell phones. It isn't just an advertising psyop. Parallel construction can definitely be one of the components to inserting problems in your life, to mirror a false intellectual reality, and to create men who wear My Little Pony backpacks and carry Swifty lunchboxes.
You have no idea until you've seen it for yourself how bad this place gets.
Only this can advertise their troubles, to show just how deeply involved in their madness they become. Some people from gangstalking videos long ago have woken up again online, ecstatic to explain the revelations of their mind-controlled celebrity Grush, who is being used to flirt with them and pre-introduce language and clues. How would you like to spend your time comparing yourself to people in your surroundings and media icons. You know you are fucked when you've spent a lifetime comparing yourself to an image and to suggestions, hoping to fit in as a pre-picked fictional character. That is what people in this cult depend on and attempt to make you acknowledge, even if you are not aware. Since they are the ones that come to you, they are truly more desperate and will like nothing better than to make you desperate like them.
That's very intelligent. So this doesn't exist for no reason. I don't know if that's an AI generated voice. I swear to God, if that didn't come through, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm gonna cut that out. God damn it. So that's very interesting. I don't know if this is the guy who owns the channel or what, but AI is being used here. Okay, and I'll prove it.
People watching the internet and being the people or artificial intelligence that is made up.
That is an AI voice. So I'm gonna show you this.
People watching the internet and being the same people or artificial intelligence that has made a point to communicate with me for over a decade, either in chat rooms long ago or live comment sections on the live streams that are brought to my computer. Much of the conversation is the same and quickly becomes boring, lowbrow humor and speech. So the government controls the internet and the media, allowing people with media access.
The government controls the internet and media.
To interfere and shadow people who use the internet. This allows them to do direct harassment and impair judgment if done correctly. One terrible version of this was when a computer keyboard tray was advertised in my searches, since I had looked for one a few months earlier. This time when I saw the scroll bar advertisement on MSN or Bing, it showed a keyboard tray with lines of cocaine and a razor on it. I wish I had screen captured this, but I clicked it and it showed me the normal product, or something similar. When I went back to the original...
So, it looks like they modified this dude's sights and perceptions.
Keyboard tray was advertised in my searches, since I had looked for one a few months earlier. This time, when I saw the scroll bar advertisement on MSN or Bing, it showed a keyboard tray with lines of cocaine and a razor on it. I wish I had screen captured this, but I clicked it, and it showed me the normal product, or something similar. When I went back to the original link, it did not exist anymore. Some people would say, you are paranoid, the world doesn't revolve around you. When actually, at times, the illusion of an all-encompassing matrix at least theoretically does. When there are mass killings or possible psyop fake news stories with intentionally placed names, it is more than coincidence. Advertising and advertising directed to me usually conveys an agreement or seems to be oftentimes keeping up with me and whatever cameras I may have appeared on that week. People have tried to influence my buying habits in whatever limited ways I express them, or try to tempt me to reveal myself or things about myself as appeared on that week. People have tried to influence my buying habits in whatever limited ways I express them, or try to tempt me to reveal myself or things about myself, as some of them watch my email and phone communications.
Same.
These people are affiliated with lawyers and judges who have hidden their names and info in paper trails, marketing and media names. Some of them believe they are being taken care of, but are just shields for ongoing Jewish crime. This is once again portrayed as the Israelites leaving Egypt and trying to get ahead of the curve. In reality, the modern version of warfare of the Jew leaving the desert during rain season is by creating legal complexities with names and likenesses and hidden children like Moses, to show solidarity and camaraderie with their subconscious minions. With this added flood of information, water. The terrain is definitely muddied and treacherous.
So does that sound like AI to you? I don't know. Isn't this creepy though? Like, are you not creeped out a little bit by this? Chosen, frozen ones. Suspended animation.
The tactics of these people are like calling shotgun in a two-door car and sitting in the passenger seat, and not in the back seat of a car with a pound of meth and a large criminal on either side of you, while evading police in a high-speed chase. If you don't have a certain hillbilliness, you are seen as feminine and could end up destitute in the mountains somewhere, as your forced to develop Asians into a woolly, bearded, Tibetan-style fighting monk and injecting them into the Catskill Mountains. Enough of people creating movements in order to sweep away someone's attention, or to try to misdirect their purpose in life, to correct other people's mass multiplications of Gizmo the Mogwai and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pizzagate voting blocks. Enough triangulating, trafficking, recording, used by socialist and communist communities in America pretending to be hillbillies. Enough trying to name children after a target and then sneaking that child into a surgery where this child will be allowed to partake in a procedure unbeknownst to the target who is under anesthesia. Later on, the target will be presented and awarded a ceremony. The child involved in the surgery will arrive to the award ceremony to take credit for saving the target's life and allowing him to be alive today. The media will create a frenzy as the child will then be sponsored to open a bikini modeling and motocross for preteens business. The preteens will then be followed and photographed everywhere by a pedophile paparazzi, hoping to cover for the fact a child was allowed to participate in an open heart surgery just for bragging rights, despite the target on their deathbed. The tactics...
We are definitely in hell right now, I will just say that. So that's just one of the rabbit holes. Here's another one. The nines. 9 is a huge part of this. I mean, if you want to go through some symbolism, I'm going to go really down the rabbit hole of the Matrix. I'll show you something. Ciphers. I think it was an album. Yeah. By Veruca Salt. I forget where I saw this originally, but it's another one of those matrix things. This is literally a word matrix. Blah blah blah. See the number 9 there? Veruca Salt. Salvation. Salt. Oh hail me. That's the AI. Not 9, but 9 is the number of something. It's very sacred. I don't actually know. I've just seen 9 everywhere. If you watch my last video, you see what it means. So there's another song, Remedy. Here. I'm not going to dive too deep on this. Okay. Clip the wings that get you high and leave them where they lie. Do you see?
Very funny comedian. He's headlining at the DC Improv February the 13th to February the 16th. His news event, that's me doing it without it.
I'm in hell. Going nowhere. Nobody's listening. Moonlighting. told you. You never know who you're talking with, and you could actually be getting put in contact with actual, like, DMT jesters. Remember, this is their technology. That's why they know so much about physics. They lead people on. Pattern.
It kind of diverged from the Alexandrian form, so it didn't produce what's called a pattern language, which is starting from something very high level all the way down to something low level is, the kind of seeds you pick for a room, and at the very top starting with what kind of city or world do we want to produce, and anything in between. That's a pattern language, which is from large patterns down to very small patterns in the pattern language. Patterns help complete, smaller patterns help complete the larger patterns. So you often see using references in every pattern to the patterns above it in the language and the patterns below it in the language.
You can only find this sort of stuff if you're really deep down the rabbit hole. Fourth wall break. Done this like 1,000 times, 1 billion times, probably even more than that. With not even just humans, aliens, matrices. Because I've been doing fucking opiates. You notice how the spoon's shaped like a number 9? I've never seen this one before. 1999. So, they do this to aliens too. They do this to everything. Oh my god, they've done this forever. Everything is the Matrix. It's all controlled. Doesn't matter what year it is. Notice how his hat has a Saturn. There's Navajo paintings there, right there. My brain hurts. It's a maze. The mind is a maze. You get caught at certain points. Oh, I hate this. I gotta turn this off. Alright, so that's what I'm talking about. There's one more. And for this one, I'm probably not going to say anything because it's pretty obvious with this one. It's all AI. It makes me sick, actually. If you want to look up this channel, go ahead. There's my name. This isn't my channel. It's one of the artificial synchronicity channels that I ran into. Okay. Take care. And don't go down any rabbit holes. If this hasn't been listened to, I don't know what